Hi guys, so welcome to another unboxing video, and today I've got in front of me a new bit of kit that I'm hoping is going to give me faster load times on one of my retro consoles. So those of you that are already following me on Instagram or subscribe to me on YouTube, and if you aren't, then I would absolutely love it if you could subscribe to the channel. But yeah, you know that I'm a big retro gaming fan, and one console in particular is probably my favourite of all time, and that is the PlayStation 2. Now, this bit of kit I'm hoping is going to give me much faster loading times on that console. I'm just going to go into a quick bit of detail of how and why. So I've got in front of me here my original network card that I must have bought perhaps in 2004, I think it would have been. Now this allows you to connect an IDE hard drive into your PS2 console, and allows you to save game data, put games onto the disc, and all sorts of other things. But the problem with it is it's only IDE, and the actual size of these I think only go up to a few hundred gigabytes if I remember right, and they're pretty hard to find now. So I've got this one running in my original PS2 from 2000, and I've also got a second one that I bought to modify. So this one here is a SATA drive. So if we just do a quick comparison here, you can see we haven't got a power connector here, and we've got the bigger IDE versus the smaller SATA. So I bought this one secondhand off eBay, so it's still got network connectivity as well, which is great. And I just bought a conversion kit where I took the insides out of this and replaced it with, you can just see the purple board underneath there, to a SATA one. And one of the things you can do, you can buy these directly, but they don't have the a working Ethernet port. So you can buy these. I think there's a company called Gold Star that do them. But I wanted to do the conversion, so I've still got the original insides of this this network card in my parts bucket, but this allows us to connect much faster and larger hard drives, like this 300 gigabyte drive that I actually took out of a Skybox. So yeah, you can plug these directly in to your to the connector and then into your PlayStation 2, and that allows you to use software called FreeMcBoot to rip your games to the hard drive. And the main reason for this is to stop your laser failing in your PS2, because it's quite a common thing for that to happen. So all of my games that I get from CEX, I'll use FreeMcBoot to test ripping to the hard drive in the PlayStation. That also gives it a test, so any games that are scratched or not working, it means you can take them back if you've got any disk read errors, because they don't all show up straight away depending on where they are on the disk. So you know, it's does a lot of different things. So anyway, so we've purchased this device, and what we're going to do is hopefully upgrade the hard drive that we've got to a faster one. So I've bought this 512 gigabyte SATA 2.5 solid state drive that I'm hoping we're going to be able to put into the PS2 and get some quicker speeds from it. Now, we're not going to get the full 6 gigabytes per second that this does, because the ports inside the console are pretty limited. But what we are going to get is we're going to maximize the networking inside the drive, and we're also going to be reducing heat and all those other things. But if it doesn't work out in the PS2, we may put it in the PS3. The PS3 is only SATA 1, so it is SATA, but we're going to give it a go with the PS2 first, and see how it works with loading games. And we might do some benchmarks and comparisons, so we might try sort of ripping a bigger game like Gran Turismo 4 or 3 and compare it to how it would be on a solid state drive versus a regular SATA versus an IDE, and maybe run some benchmarks. So yeah, so this device is from Bliksem. It's a Chinese brand, so it's not one that I've heard of before. It only costs 20 quid, so I thought it's worth a punt on this. The reviews were okay, but I thought, well, I don't think I would trust it for critical data storage for 20 quid, put it that way. But yeah, let's have a look inside the box and see what we've got inside. So as you expect, it's pretty basic. We've just got the drive here. It's pretty light, to be honest. I'm sure the only other solid state drive that I've got like this is actually a Samsung one. And honestly, when I picked up this box, I thought, is the one in here? It's so light. We might actually crack this open if we do get problems with it, just to see actually what's in there. But yeah, this is super light, so I'm not sure it's going to work out. But for 20 quid, as I said, it's worth a bit of a punt, really. So here's our SATA drive. So the plan is that we're going to slot that into there, and then stick that into the PS2, and then hopefully we'll be able to get at least a little bit of speed up to the limitations of the console itself. So that's the plan, guys. I'll keep you posted on how this actually works. As I said, it's a 2.5 SATA, 512 gigabytes, and it's 6 gigabytes per second apparently. So yeah, we'll have a look. If it as I said, if it doesn't work on the PS2, what we'll do is give it a go on the PS3, and if not, I've said to the missus that we can put it in her gaming PC to give us some more memory, failing all of that. But yeah, that's the plan, guys. So that's the Bliksem solid state drive. 20 quid on Amazon. I'll put the link down into the comments. And if you've used this before, let me know. As I said, the reviews seem to be pretty favourable for the device, but you never know. A couple did say that it failed within a few weeks, so only time will tell if that's the case for us. If you like my videos, be sure to pop me a like, and of course a subscription. I'm very new to this. As I said, it's only my second unboxing video. And comments mean the world to me. Honestly, I don't get many comments, so you know what to do. Pop me a comment below, and I'll catch you again in the next video, guys, and I'll keep you posted on this. Bye for now.